What makes a studio grow? What makes a studio fail? Over 300 conversations I have done with Archviz studios. They all shared with me their struggles, their pricing problems, their clients' problems, and their marketing problems. I see a clear pattern between all of them. Today, I'm going to share with you the number one factor that will determine your success and how to assess if you have it and what to do in case you don't. And plus, I will share the biggest trap that more than 75% of the studios I talked to, they were completely trapped into this thing. I will provide you with the assessment framework and I will show you how to fix both of them. My name is Anis Alumar and I am former 3D artist and architect, and I became a business coach since 2018. Today I help Archviz studios grow inside and outside. It means client acquisition, which is marketing and sales, pricing and offering and looking for new clients, and from the inside structuring their processes, building their team so that they can thrive. And over 300 conversations with 3D artists and studios, I can see a clear pattern between them. It sounds simple from the outside, but it is bigger than what you think. It is their belief system. Let me share with you a quick story. When I started doing 3D visualization in 2003, I started it because I got paid for doing one images. The first thing I got as a 3D artist was $300 per image in 2003, and I thought that was great. Now, I went through a lot of struggles into my journey, but I did this because it was a quick money. But I did not believe that I was a real 3D artist, or I didn't really have this inner fire to do images. I did it just for the money. And over time, when I came to Germany, I also got clients and I also was charging high, but I did not believe that this is for me. At the same time, I was doing some consulting thing on the side. And at some point, my wife told me, look, we are expecting a child. Do you imagine yourself raising up a child and waking up in the night, 3 a.m., just to see if the render is finished or not? And I looked at her and I said, you have a point. Let me think about it. And it was really a big trigger for me to see, what is the real thing for me? Do I really enjoy being a 3D artist? Or should I give the consulting thing a try and be more dedicated for this? So I deleted everything that was in my life, from being a 3D artist, a photographer, or even an architect, and I said, let's focus on consulting. And I kept doing it until today. It looks like this is my path. I like connecting with people, I like helping people, and this is what I enjoy doing. Now, I can tell you if this studio is going to grow or fail. The thing that is driving people to thrive and succeed in this industry is their belief system. Do they believe that this is the right thing for them? And another way to look to the belief, how passionate they are about what they are doing. If they are passionate enough, they will make it happen. If they are not passionate, they won't make it happen. Let me give you two studios, two case studies. I worked with multiple studios 2020, 21, 22. And there was a studio, there were two founders. I worked with them. They got new clients. At that time, my consultation was limited to 6 months. And then last year, I met one of them. And I asked him, how is the studio? And he said, well, we separated and now I am an employee. We closed the studio. Another studio, I helped them as well. And I do have I have case studies and videos from them. And today they don't exist anymore. And I asked them, why you closed? And they said, it's not our thing. They shifted the focus. They are not doing 3D anymore. So, and this has resonated with me, with my journey, because also for me, I didn't really feel this inner fire to do the things and stay up at night and really work long hours just to make one image. If I could compare it with the ones who are succeeding today, I look at them, they are really passionate about what they are doing. They can spend all day long just doing one thing, which is just to make this image. And they love it. When I look at them, those are my clients today. I really see that my decision by leaving this industry was the right thing. Now, for yourself, when you hear this, ask yourself this. Do you really believe that this is the right thing for you? This is the thing that you would like to retire doing or continue doing for the next 10 years? If yes, you do have the passion, then you will make it happen. Even if the market is down, you will stay surviving and you will thrive later. When you have lower volume of belief, you start looking for different areas just to make excuses that, it's not my belief. Maybe it is the market. The market is saturated. And let me tell you this, it's not about the market. It starts with you. It's your belief system. Let me share with you about Let me share with you one story about the marketing. You know, like I write on social media a lot and I get some replies from people, I get messages from people, I meet them, and they all have this same sentence: the market is saturated. And I ask them this one simple question: how do you know that the market is saturated? I mean, what are the indications that for you that the market is saturated? And we go into conversation, and I always find out the same thing, which is basically what is saturated is their feeds, that social media feed. Over time, they have connected with all 3D artists they can ever know. If you look to their social media, you'll find that 75% of their social media is 3D artists. 20% could be like colleagues, older friends, and 5% potential clients. Well, the problem is clear. They are posting images on social media. They are getting 100 likes, like 200 likes, 300 likes, but there is no client. Why? Because none of these people are a client or a potential client. And here is how you can audit your network in 5 minutes. I would eliminate any 3 artists from my network. Yes, we love them. We like all of them. They are great people, and you are also a great person. However, having more of them is not going to help you get new clients. So if I were you, I would block everyone who has the same title like me. And I would grow my network from potential clients so that when I post something, I will get replies from clients. And my clients will have the chance to view my work, because there is also something else you need to pay attention for. You are posting an image or a 3D animation, whatever the thing you are doing, on social media, and social media algorithm, they will push your post to a specific amount of people. Now, let's say they are pushing it for 1,000 people, and if you have in your network like maybe 2,000, and like 1,500 out of them is like 3D artists, I mean, the probability that your potential clients are going to see your post is almost zero, like 1%, 2%. That's why what I would say, I would happily have less or like lower amount of network and more potential clients. And that's what I would call the focused network. So, okay, by you asking yourself, like, do I believe that this is the right thing for me? Am I going to do the same thing for the next 10 years? If yes, then ask yourself, do I have a realistic view on the market? How do I assess the market? By you having clarity on those two things, you will be able to figure out the next step. Now, if you don't know how to do it yourself, or if you don't have the right tools to assess the market, or at least to assess your belief system, then that's exactly what we do in the health check call. Okay, this is my first step to help you. It is a paid call. Inside this call, we will go step by step into your situation, diagnose what is the surface problem, what is the root cause problem, and what you need to do in the next 30 days in order for you to solve it. And I will provide you with a 90-day also action plan, so that if you decide not to take my help after that to apply it together, then at least you have a clear plan about what to do next. And the whole thing is going to be delivered to you on the call, and it will be summarized in a form of a report. You will see it afterwards. Everyone who got the report, they were really thankful because it was so clear and detailed, so that gave them the complete clarity about what they need to do next. Now, if you are sending messages and getting no replies, if you are sending quotations and hearing nothing back, if you are looking for next client and don't know where to look, how to send them a message, how to connect with them, how to express your work. Is it like making a website? Is it like sending a link in the DMs on LinkedIn or on Instagram? You are really confused about how to grow, where to start, and all of these, then all you need to do is to schedule a health check call. You will get exactly what to do next in the next 30 days and a complete roadmap for the next 90 days. This call is paid, and I do have a limited spot in each month. So if you are serious about growing your business, at least like figuring out your next step to grow the business, or at least not being trapped into what is called the market saturation thing, or like being commoditized by the client, then schedule a health check call. See you soon. The link to schedule is in the comment. See you.